Welcome to the news. This is article number 1, article number 2. We talk about stories that are read outside of the headlines because that's what most people do. They read the headlines, which is a clickbait headline, and then they make the complete assumption about the whole article.
Well, mine's all about the clickbait.
Yeah, mine's only the headline.
In fact, I'll probably only tell you the headline of this article.
I think the headlines are getting better. So welcome to the news. Eric, would you like to start us off?
I'm starting again.
Yeah.
Well, we're really changing it up these days.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
We're going to start with a beautiful company on 34th Street that a lot of people are going to see.
Well,
known as McDonald's.
I'll start with mine then. Macy's receives a buyout offer. Is it all about real estate?
Did you steal my article?
Is that the same exact article?
It's the same article.
Well, it was such.
Are you from Market Watch?
It was such a good title. Money Watch.
Money Watch.
CBS News.
Oh, okay,
CBS
perfect. Yeah.
But I thought that headline title is perfect for our talk. Macy's receives buyout offer. Is it all about real estate?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you read the numbers? It's wild.
Yeah. Do you know how old Macy's is?
Yes. 114 years.
165.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was 1909. It's 1809?
Well, it said the bid for the 165-year-old retailer.
Wow. That's yeah. What?
Well, since we both talked about the same article, brought up the same article, what is it?
Can you talk about the numbers though?
8 billion?
No. That's what they want it to be worth.
And they received a $5.8 billion.
Yeah, and what they said was the flagship store where all of Christmas shoppers are going right now in New York City, the greatest city in the world. They said that place is $3 billion by itself, which I 100% would agree. That is 34th Street.
A billion?
$3 billion.
$3 billion. Okay.
That is 34th Street from 5th to 6th.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 6th to 7th. The whole avenue and the whole street from 34th to 35th Street. That is prime, right near, like, all I was thinking was turning that into a mall or something else where you have the interior, because you have...
It basically is a mall.
Yeah, well, it's one retail.
When's the last time you went to Macy's?
I go every year with my family.
No, you don't.
I do. It's fun in there. And they have Santaland, so you can't make fun of Santaland.
Well, it's funny, I'm actually going to Santaland.
Oh, okay.
I have an appointment scheduled.
Yeah.
You have to sign up in advance.
You want to sit on his lap?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to ask him for all the real estate deals in 2024. I remember when the stock price was down so much in COVID that this became a big topic. How much is the real estate
They
worth?
thought it would never recover.
Yeah, and boy, did it recover, and that buyout offer, I think, is pretty good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see where it closes, if it does close, and what will happen to Macy's after that.
So the numbers, we'll just run the numbers by you. The bid is $5.8 billion for the whole Macy's and everything that they own. And they have, I didn't know this, I didn't know they were still this large, but 784 stores.
Yeah.
And 320 of them, so less than half, but still about 40 to 45%, are owned by Macy's. So as the article that Eric talked about, is it all about real estate? Yeah. There's some that are leased.
Half of them are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what one of the best locations of Macy's is besides New York? San Francisco.
Where's
San Francisco has it
of...
right in the center. It's a big, big location. I'm pretty sure they own that as well. So that's not worth as much, obviously, as Herald Square, but.
Yeah, and so they said that. So ironically enough, 1902 is when the building was built. Not when the company. Okay, so I got that. That's where it came in from. But J.P. Morgan said that it should be flagship $3 billion, which is the one on 34th Street. On top of the actual real estate holdings, should be around 8.5 billion is for everything. And the offer came in at 5.8. Obviously, commercial is getting crushed. So it'll be interesting what Macy's actually says to this if anyone else jumps on board, because that's a lot of real estate right there.
Well, it all is about the shareholders. So
yeah,
it's a lot. It was up, I think, like 20% on the news.
So wasn't that $8 or no?
Yeah, and
$9?
No, that was like low.
Oh, okay.
It's like $20.
Oh, wow.
Right now, something like that, and I wonder what that calculates it as. You know, if it's 8 billion or what? It probably went right to 5.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever it is. So yeah, that's going to be a fun thing to watch. I'm glad that New York, you know, Macy's is in New York. It's like a nice.
They still have the fireworks. They still have the parade. They still have Christmas. You know, like it's a big deal in New York City to have that flagship store. So moving on to also flagship known as WeWork. Is this also your article? But
No,
you probably
I saw
read
that.
it.
I passed on it.
Oh, there you go. Well, you probably read about it. So Adam Neumann, the gentleman who started WeWork, and that could have gone better because they're now in bankruptcy. That's where we're actually based out of. And personally, it was a good idea, poorly executed. We've said that many times based on the first time WeWork actually went into bankruptcy and up until SoftBank closed on it. SoftBank also put money into Compass. They're having a little bit of issues, but we're not going to say that. So Adam Neumann is starting a new real estate style venture, but they're calling it a technology firm. Everything is technology because it can be valued higher. It's called Flow, and they already have their first property under wraps, and it's in Fort Lauderdale. It's the Society Las Olas. That's my Spanish. 639 units, which is a gigantor, totally made up word right there, gigantic building. 639 units is a city. That's thousands of residents. So they already own it. They already have residents and staff there. And listen to this. This is the last thing I'm going to say to it. At the launch party, this is the funny part. At the launch party of Flow, which nobody knows anything about, which I don't even know if they have a launch party. I don't know why they had a launch party, but $350 million from Andreessen Horowitz at the launch party gave $350 million.
Wow.
At the launch party, which valued it at immediately a unicorn, $1 billion at the launch party. So Adam Neumann is incredible.
You get $350 million in cash and you're
at the launch party.
And you're only worth $1 billion.
At the
that really
valuation.
Goes to show how poor. Yeah, I mean, he got a good deal. If this is going to be successful, it'll be worth a lot.
He's looking for SoftBank.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Mine, Governor Huckle.
Yes.
I finally got that name right. It's taken a couple of years.
Yeah.
Announces opening 2 adult cannabis dispensaries in the capital region.
That's your article?
That's my article. Well, first off,
there's like 6,000 in New York City.
Before we start laughing this one off, I thought that was pretty funny because the way
she's opening it?
No, the way the way that is written though, the headline. You know, we're always talking about.
Are like, listen, I've given up Governor. Yeah, I'm going to be opening up some stores.
Announces opening 2 adult-use cannabis dispensaries in the capital region. Exactly. The whole article, that's pretty funny. Especially since the article is from a .gov page. So you couldn't make it up. New York, quote from her, New York State continues to provide safe, legal products to consumers while we work to assist those targeted by the inequitable enforcement of cannabis laws in the past.
What's interesting, so you can actually smoke in there. That's the difference. You don't buy it. It's not like a cannabis store. You actually smoke in there. It's an adult use.
I mean, when you walk by the stores, they do a great job advertising it here because they're just sitting around smoking.
But not in the store.
Yeah.
It's not like a cigar
they do
lounge.
it in the store.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's just because it's wild. No rules.
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to bring this up is not only when you list a retail space these days, you get tons and tons of messages from cannabis places. And at the same time, and it's up to the landlord if they want to choose to go that route or not, because it is illegal. And technically, on a federal level, it is illegal. So it's interesting because, with co-ops in the city, there really is that right of refusal. Obviously, if you want to have a right standing with the co-op, you're not going to rent out the co-op space to a cannabis shop.
Yeah.
But I was walking by one and I hadn't seen this, but apparently this happens often. I walked by one on 23rd Street the other day, and there was a sticker on it from the government that said this has been shut down because it's an illegal cannabis operation.
Wow.
So they do actually shut them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wonder how they like pick and choose that. But
they have a license or don't have a license.
Yeah, I guess that could be right. But it is,
were they still
exactly
open?
Right. No, they were not open.
Okay.
You can easily get a license. It's a very, very.
It's
very
like getting your real estate
thing.
license.
It's very,
yeah.
Probably. All you need is a 2-week
pulse.
course and a high school education. Not even. So yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought the headline was really funny. So.
I think that's a really good 3 pieces of news. We're all over on that, and that is national Macy's. WeWork is clearly national, and then you go right to adult use. I love that headline. That is great. So if you are looking to relocate to New York City, then send us an email. The contact is in the description below. Look out for the next week, which might be the final one of the year, the news, and we're going to be wrapping that up
Maybe
before
we should
Christmas.
pick the best ones of the year.
I think that's a great idea.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. Because how much news is really going to end by the end of the year besides the governor signing or not signing whether LLCs will be allowed or not allowed?
Well, she's busy opening cannabis stores.
We hope that she does not sign that it is illegal to buy in LLCs, because I don't think the percentage is up there.
You can buy in an LLC, it just has to be your name.
Is that it?
It has to be transparent on who owns the LLC.
Okay, so it can't be like
you could buy
Frog
an
Toad's
LLC,
LLC.
but they would know that it is owned by these people.
Got it. All right.
Anyway,
There
see you
go.
next week.
Talk to you soon.